Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Today is March the 30th, 330-2025. March the 30th, 2025. I hope everybody is well. So, let me know in the comments, how did you feel um with the during the um eclipse yesterday? Was you very did you get any rest? Were you restless? Did you have a lot of anxiety? Were you okay? Were you praying or manifesting or meditating? Let me know, how was things for you. Um, I ain't gonna lie, the day before and yesterday, everybody at my job was very irritating. Everybody was very irritating. Um, I actually, I don't know, did I kind of almost lashed out at an employee because of their stupidity. And hey, extraordinary, how you doing? And you know, I'm human, just like everybody else, but I did have a lot of triggering. Okay, so I did have a lot of triggering yesterday and the day before. So but I guess it's part of the eclipsing. Okay, the eclipsing to, but I really wasn't trying to exchange any words. But tension did arise. Um, my temper did flare. I was very much triggered. So, but I didn't expect for that to happen. So it really, I don't want to say it came out of nowhere, but I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting to be triggered, to get triggered. I wasn't expecting to argue and things like that. So, which I don't do and I haven't done in a very long time. So it was very, draining. It was very exhausting, and I don't feel that it was much needed because nothing was really understood. But like I say, uh, I'm not surprised that it did have to probably happen on an eclipse. So, y'all let me know, how did things transpire for you all. Let's go ahead and get your cards out and let's see what happens. I just don't want to. I can't abide by disrespect. You know, so I cannot abide by disrespect, because a lot of people will continue to see how much disrespect that you will continue to allow. You know, sometimes a lot of times I let that stuff slide to not be triggered, to not raise my temper and or my voice. And because really all of that is like a five of swords to a tower card. It really don't get you anywhere, because anytime you're arguing and doing all that, people are over talking each other. Nobody is really hearing anything. It's just it's just a very low vibrational energy, and I do everything in my nature to keep myself out of a low vibrational energy, especially interchanging with other people, because it's just pure emotions. And I didn't really have anything to be emotional about. But like I said, it was very triggering, so I'm not surprised that it probably did have to happen on the eclipse. Um, because anytime after that or before that, I'm not really a person to let myself engage, you know, engage into such actions. I'll roll my eyes and just shake my head, and I'll walk off, or just let people be people, because they're gonna do that. But so we have the ocean with ebb and flow. Y'all remember too, also the past couple of weeks we kept getting like the hierophant, and I kept talking about pastor or rabbi or somebody with a religious title. I still feel that it's going to be more issues that will come to the surface, um, that's going to be dealing with people of those type titles. Okay, anybody, you know, with some type of religious title, pastor, preacher, rabbi, etc., etc., etc. Okay. We got ebb and flow. Hey, Miss Linda. I also feel Miss Linda also had uh, left something in the chat about no, it was one of my other moderators. They pointed out about the building that fell, that actually created a earthquake, and we have seen that come out on the channel. I think about a couple of weeks ago I mentioned that also. um Stores that are closing due to bankruptcy. I seen 23andMe, which is like a DNA ancestry type of website company. They just announced, what, 3 days ago, that they're going bankruptcy, or bankrupt. I still feel it is a lot more stores that also, or companies that will also be going bankruptcy, um, since this eclipse has happened now. And yeah, so now we need to pay attention to some things going on in or around the ocean. It can be some very turbulent weather somewhere close to the ocean. So southern states around the coastal area. So I don't know if this is a tidal wave. This is not my card for a tsunami, but I do see some very turbulent waters. Okay, so if you're thinking about being on the water, be very careful, because I feel that the waters may all of a sudden change dynamic on you and you're not expecting it. Okay, they may get, especially if you're swimming in the ocean. Be very careful, because I see that the water, the waves, will turn very turbulent. Okay, and it may drag you under, allegedly. Let's not do that, but I do see it here. The lotus flower. We're also now talking about Venus. Venus is retrograde. So still, that's why, it's a lot of tension also about romance that is in the air. A lot of breakups, a lot of arguments, separations, divorces, people separating or leaving each other, like moving out, moving on. Um, Again, with the eclipse, I told y'all it's going to be at least 6 months energy. It's not just yesterday and it's over. So still be prepared to ebb and go with the flow. Okay? Go with the flow of your feelings and emotions. Let them unfold. Um, just like I said, including if you actually do have an outburst. Okay? I'm also seeing that some type of outburst may also help your lotus flower to be more pure, or serenity, or a sense of cleansing, a sense of cleansing dirty waters. Because when you hold emotions in, um, it dirties the spirit, the soul, your vessel, right? Such as debris, you know. So, like they say, crying or sweating, also using saunas or running or walking or exercise also helps to cleanse your pores. Um, Crying, okay, is a release also of feelings and emotions, which cleanses the tear ducts and also debris and things out of your eyes. Because we have a lot of pollen down here in Atlanta right now. It is Everything is thickly, very much coated in yellow pollen. So pollen count is very high down here right now. But this is also helping to cleanse your true unfoldment of a new promise. Okay, and this new promise is going to be for future endeavors of people that you would be encountering or meeting. They also can be platonic. It's always good. Um, and I've always been a person to look very much forward to making new friends, or at least one, you know, male or female, but more of female because me as a grown woman, as an adult, I don't have any more female friends because of jealousy and deception and lies and betrayal and trying to use me for this and use me for that. So it's been some years. It's been a lot of years now since I had a true female friend to, go eat out with and shop and talk and, run stuff by. So even cleansing your spirit, your heart, some of you now will be able to meet new people, even if it's for your love life and or for platonic. Okay. Now, this eclipse that we had yesterday was actually a new moon, but at the same time, it was a total eclipse. And again, it was Vedic sidereal in the sign of Pisces. If you're tropical Western, then I think they said it was in Aries. Okay. But I want y'all to get the feeling of, you can tell the difference of when Western astronomy or astrology say something is happening in one zodiac sign, but you don't see it, you don't feel it, you don't see anything really transitioning or transforming when tropical or Western astronomy or astrology say that this eclipse happened in Aries. But for a lot of you, you know, even if you didn't encounter anything, a lot of you really felt the emotions to run through you, to run around you, to go through your mental, also possibly to go through your heart, as a way of just, how can you say it, like a flush of emotions. Okay. So even if you didn't encounter or be around anybody, you still felt emotionally water energy the eclipse yesterday. And that's because it was in Pisces. Okay. Whew, alrighty. We got received. So okay, so this is why remember I just said I didn't see the tsunami? There she go. We're gonna have a lot of tsunamis, unfortunately, this summer, this spring. And I say that because I see the summer here and I see the tsunami. Now, I won't be surprised if that building that collapsed and struck up that earthquake. I think we're still going to have, and I believe it was in Thailand or somewhere. It was on the other side of the world, but I do believe it still is going to have a seismic trigger where it will effectively um, trigger some quakes or tremors below earth, okay, or below ground. How far the water or the ocean is from that location, but I feel and see here that it will still travel, okay, and it may also create or have some type of tsunami. Now, this will or can be a whole totally different event where I feel that the earthquakes are not over. I don't see the card here, but I sense it. Okay. So it may be another earthquake, and this earthquake may also trigger a tsunami, allegedly. Now, hopefully, and we pray that it don't, but it may not be tomorrow or next week, but I do feel it's not too far away. Okay. So we do have receive and love and compassion. And I was just telling you, explaining to you about a sense of cleansing. Because remember that the lotus flower grows in a very septic type of environment, the swamp. And I believe that the lotus flower is one of the only flowers that can grow in that such environment. So, if some of you may feel that your feelings, your emotions, your vessel, or even maybe your spirit or your soul, is dirty or tainted, or just you just been through it, you still have this within you, okay? And it's trying to rise, or is, or will continue to rise to the surface. And all of this cleansing, even if you're thinking about things, that also is a sense of cleansing. Um, because you're sorting through it, right? And the more that you are willing to sort through things, the more that you are with your heart chakra to want to acknowledge it, to work on it, to heal it, and even morely try to understand why. Okay? So, receive. When you open yourself up to others, you're going to open yourself up to the abundance of the universe. Now, this also could be a promise, or this is a promise um, that some of you may have made or given to yourself months, days, years ago. I do feel maybe years ago, though. And you're about to own up on that promise that you made to yourself. Okay? You could have been talking to yourself like, you know what? I'm going to do this, this, and this. One day, or this year, or the year of, um, and you fill in the blank, right? But this spread here is actually telling you to be more open to receive compliments, um, compassion, um, conversation, you know, um, to express your feelings, and also be open to allow other people to express theirs. Because something here, some type of interaction actually can be this promise that will come through for you in the future. Don't have to be far off. Remember, I told you when K2 and Rahu move in May, which is not too far away, there will be a lot of relationships that will begin. Some may start out just as friends, some may start out as intimate connections and grow deeper. Somebody's feelings here are also going to get deeper. Okay, but if you're not open to receive, then it's going to be a waste of effort. Ownership. Now, we had this in the last reading, and that's why y'all didn't get a reading yesterday, because y'all know I rarely or really don't do readings on eclipses. So that's why you didn't get a reading yesterday, but I gave it to you the day before, right? And this card was in that last spread, but it was in reverse. So now it's coming up in the out uh uh Mercury. Mercury has been messing with my phone and my speech. My phone has been going out, in and out all day. Anyway, this was one of the cards in the last spread, and it was in reverse. It's in the up right now. Okay, so like I said in that reading, maybe the eclipse needed to happen. Okay, because we're all talking about timing, right? Not our timing, which don't mean nothing, but we're talking about, like the card said here, universal timing. My ears are ringing. Oh, why is my ears ringing? You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as lessons. Some of you, taking ownership. Oh, my ears. I'm sorry, y'all. And I've been seeing a lot of birds flying around today. So some of y'all may actually get a message. Um, some of y'all may get a message, some type of message that you've been waiting for. Or some of y'all may be the one to need to send one out. Letting go in reverse. But like I was saying, taking ownership is a way, especially a great way to start a sense of cleansing. If you don't take ownership, then you're really just bypassing something. You're continuing to bury something, ignore something, point the finger at somebody else, put it on somebody else. And everybody needs to take ownership of how they feel and also how what they choose to put up with, to be honest, right? That's the only way that we have relationships in our life, whether they're love or platonic, or even dealing with family or friends, even a job. It's up to you on what you want to put up with and for how long, you know? So if you decide or don't change your mind or take ownership and you stay in a bad type of situation and or relationship or friendship or on a job or something like that, unfortunately, it's nobody's fault but yours. You can't blame that on somebody else. It's about taking ownership. Now, whatever this may be for you, okay? So, still holding on to something, this came in reverse, not surrendering to be joyous in the ebb and the flowing of life. And we got ebb and flow right there. Wow. Okay. Yeah, like I'm saying, stop holding on to even preconceived notions, feelings, okay? Conversations, um, mental exchanges, physical exchanges, because something new is wanting to happen. Now, this can be a physical birth, even with the lotus flower here, which represent a empress energy, a divine feminine energy. So some of you may actually be giving birth. This also could be a new start or a new happening for you, for the people who can and want to have a child. But it also can be a business. It could be a way of life. Like I said, it can be your new feelings and emotions. It can be your new mental, right? Your new mindset, the way you think, can be this new ebb and flow. But it needs to flow through you. Okay. Allow yourself to feel it. Allow yourself to go through it. Also, whatever this is, allow yourself to go along with it as long as it's positive. This is also saying don't be too scared of something. Okay. Because something is trying to birth here. Because you're in your bubble. You're in your fetus uh, position. This is also a great position to be in because it also takes stress off your back, right? Your spinal cord. But anyway, I am bringing forth new and dynamic energy into the world. And I did just say, I told you I've been seeing a lot of birds today, but not in that color. They was blackbirds. So this also could be like planting to seeds or finally getting a new project off the ground. This also could be a new job position for some of you. Okay, this flipped up and it flipped up in the upright. So you will be releasing something here. We're still talking about the eclipse and we're still already, talking about way into September. Okay? At least 6 months. You have the ability to give, yeah, you have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving forces of the universe. It's telling you to let it go and now to receive new, and let it unfold and go and ebb with the flow. Have compassion for this new thing, for yourself, and possibly for this other person and or people. Okay? Um, a project, a new idea, a new business, whatever it is. Okay? Yeah, see, more receiving. I know I'm on the right track. Receive, receive, release, release, go with the flow, go with the flow. Giving birth, lotus flower, empress energy. Giving birth, lotus flower, also, you already know, is true love and compassion. A empress cannot sit in toxic feelings and emotions because it don't flow through her as positivity. So the longer that you decide, to keep deciding to hold on to unwanted things, people, places, and situations, also can just be ideas, you know? Just like you had one idea and it may not have worked out or is working out, you can birth up another idea. So don't continue to hold on to that if it's not working. Birth up a new idea or concept so that it can give birth to a new promise. Okay? Now, this also could be part of your journey or your records, acoustic records, where that it is a promise for you based on your journey and your timeline to have something new in your life. But if you don't go and ebb with the flow, you won't allow it to happen and to transpire because you're steady blocking and holding on. You're blocking and you're holding on at the same time. Okay? Who is that? Oh, hey, American Me. Hey, Gigi, how are you? So now we have receiving from angels. Shimmering wings of angels embrace me with love. Okay? So, of course, this can come from anything and anybody. It can come from conversation. It can come from close physical touch, such as embracing, hugging family, hugging children, mom, dad, sister, brother, bestie, whatever the case may be. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, more flow. I'm telling you, I'm on topic here. Now we're already in a water sign right now. Okay, so like I say, we're gonna see how long this Pisces is going to be. That's gonna be till April the 15th anyway. Okay, so not only just on my channel, you will continue to see more water energy because we're in a water time. So a lot of people can be very sensitive with their feelings and emotions, their speech, their rhetoric. Um, of course, feelings and emotions are cups. So we're gonna put out the next. Bring in the flow. I am in the flow of the universe. Okay? And it's telling you to stay in the flow of the universe. That's the best way to be. You can't be too much far in the future because that's not here. Being in the present moment is how you actually live your life. You can't keep relying and living in the past. With feelings and emotions also can be that's also for some of you can be a sense of release. We can't redo the past, right? So living and flowing, okay, the energy, the electricity um needs to flow. Because anytime you have, for example, uh, um a blocked current, nothing's gonna happen, right? So of course we are electricity, so we have to flow. We have to flow. We cannot continue to allow things to be procrastinate, to stop us, to hinder us, to linger. Okay, we have to stay in the flow Being in the present moment is how you create or help to create your future, and it also is how you live life. That's how you allow things to unfold, by being in the present moment. Okay. Now, somebody here also will be having some type of wake up call. I hope it's not due to health. For some people, it may be. Because remember, we're also talking about a 12th house of Pisces, which is endings. Now, the past couple of days, the past couple of months and weeks, we've just have been having a lot of people just to, unfortunately, have lost them, right? All of a sudden, and some could be very tragic accidents, weird accidents, um, which this happens every day. We know this, right? But again, we're talking about 12th house of Pisces. When I tell you, when you start to have transformation in 8th house of Scorpio, it gives you a wake up call then. Like, hey, this is unsettling. This is not as stable as you think it is. And it will give you 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. From Scorpio to Pisces, it would give you time. Okay? It would give you time to see what's going on, to take the blinders off. Because when it gets to 12th house of Pisces, then unfortunately it closes. That chapter closes. And then it goes into the reset. Again, first house, the sun, um, which is a new start, a new beginning. And we people don't realize that and a lot of people don't deal with zodiacs, but we deal with zodiacs in our 12th houses every day. Okay? Every really 365 days of what we call a year, we go through 1 through 12 houses of Aries to Pisces. Every day, some of us may go through 1 through 12. Every time you go to sleep, you go from 8th house to 12th house. And then you have a reset, which is you do wake up the next day. You get what I'm saying? Because that will be first house of Aries, a new start, a new beginning. Because 12th house of Pisces, like I said, can be where a lot of us have our ascension, and some people don't have the reset. That's why it's very imperative that you understand a lot of knowledge about 12th house of Pisces. It's about vices. A lot of people will be drinking a lot right now, smoking, a lot of over the counter medications, street paraphernalia, trying to deal with the issues that 12th house of Pisces bring up to the surface. Okay. Releasing also the ego so that love can happen. That is totally 12th house of Pisces. And for the people who don't, then they will continue to be that, and they will not get or have that sense of reset for them. First house of Aries. You get what I'm saying? So they will continue to hold on to it again, and it will still flow, ebb and flow through them, until they decide, or understand as a ownership and acknowledgement, it is time to let go of the ego so that love can happen. Okay? This is what we're talking about. 12th house of Pisces, which is releasing. All right, let's put this down. Remember that these cards are, it's paper. They don't work without me. I am the tool for this. Anybody can buy this, and that's it, right? This is just a tool, as a divination tool. So I am the reader. I am the projector for these cards. So the information that comes to me, this is how I read them. Okay. So the Magician in reverse. Somebody here is being manipulative. Look at there. Justice also in reverse. Somebody also wants some type of get back, but they need to release it. Now, I'm not surprised with everything being retrograde and piled up in 12th house of Pisces. You got Saturn retrograde there. We talked about that already. It's going to be there for the next 2.5 years. So, this is also a turning point for a lot of people. A lot of people, watch. You're going to hear them. It could be a friend or a family. You can hear somebody talking at work. You can be hearing somebody's conversation over the phone while you're walking around in the store. A lot of people are going to, or don't have a choice really, to become more disciplined. They're going to want their house more disciplined. They're going to want their life, people that they deal with, relationships, more disciplined. People are going to value their time. People are going to want to be on time for work. Oh, I can't be late for work. I got to be on time. You know, um, this is also going to be a lot of rules and regulations because, um, unfortunately, we have a lot of turn of events that's happening in the United States and all over the world. So it's not just about the US. Things are changing all over the world here. Okay. Queen of Cups. There go your water and emotions. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody doesn't want or don't know how to let something out of their life that has been causing them, number one, financial despair and destruction, and holding on to a situation and or person that is very codependent. This is also somebody using somebody here for monetary gain or will be. And this is why, or also maybe as a couple or a company holding on to you, because companies will do that. Companies will try to hold on to you as their monetary gain. But this is somebody here that will be trying to utilize somebody's, you know how people use feelings and emotions to keep you attached, to keep you codependent to them, um also to keep using, allowing them to use you over and over and over again. No matter how much you do, how much you take care of them, how much money you spend, they will not detach. And then with the Queen of Cups here, somebody wants to blame it on love, or blame it on love relationships, or um, take it to that point, which is not all the time justifiable. Okay? Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. Somebody here also may want to reconcile or try to reconnect with the Eight of Pentacles to a Knight of Cups. Um, what this also can be like a upset or an argument or a fight, some type of disillusion where somebody can't verify or have the paperwork or the funds. Also, it can be with the Justice card in reverse to pay for something. I know a lot of people are still in financial straits, turmoil, especially with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Something here actually will get worser. This is also part of the reading. Um, if you think your money has been bad, whatever this is, if you do not eclipse yourself away or let this be released, you will actually, I keep talking about bankrupt. Somebody will have to file for bankruptcy. Also can be chapter 13 with the Queen of Cups here and the Magician in reverse and the Justice card in reverse. Somebody also cannot prove or have uh, what what needs to be proved here as receipts. You know how we say, show me the receipts? Somebody don't have the receipts. Or they always don't have the receipts to what they're doing, what they're spending their money on, what they're involved in, and or who they're involved in. But somebody here, Knight of Cups to the Eight of Pentacles, is getting ready to invest their efforts, conversation into somebody else. Okay? As a means or a way to entertain themselves. Bottom of the deck, the King of Wands in reverse. As a way to, somebody here is ready to invest into something new. Okay? For some of y'all, somebody is entertaining a work affair. So somebody been in your ear or trying to be in your ear, you know, at your job or wherever you work. Even if you work from home, Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, somebody is conversating here over the phone, um, entertaining their feelings and emotions. Okay? And they are working on it diligently. They're paying a very lot of attention to it. Now, they may not have gave in to it, Four of Pentacles, because four is going to be half of the eight. But I do see at one time that they did. They did have some feelings and emotions invested. Um, they didn't get anything out of it. They were manipulated, or is the person who is manipulating. Okay. Queen of Cups also could be a mother. It could be a wife. It could be a child's mother, baby mama. Um, or if you're a masculine, it can be the divine feminine who you have the strongest emotions for. Okay. And maybe you got other people on the side. So whoever this is that you have the strongest emotions for, um, stop talking to that person at work, because I see it here. Okay. Now you're trying to pull back because it probably may, for some of you, especially with the King of Wands in reverse, it may have gotten or led to something and it went too far here. So some of you may be scared to allow it to continue, but I'm gonna get out y'all business and but I see it here. Okay. All right. Let me get these other cards so we can clarify and we can move on. Because somebody here is going to get a wake up call. Either they're about to go with the flow and invest their time at a new job, a new idea, a new place, a new project, and or this is another person. Okay. Because whatever this is not working out. It's not working out. You could have lost a lot of money, or is or will continue to lose a lot of money. Um, if you're going to court or a divorce, a separation, you're not going to win. You're not going to win here. Even how much you decide to be manipulative or a sense of get back, um, just release it. Just let them have it, whatever it is, let them have it, let them go on their way. You will be financially blessed and also even more abundant here, because these two cards is in reverse. And this is why the Queen of Cups is looking at this here. You got a message in reverse. And also there, the Chariot, Cancer energy. So like I just told you, move on. Let it go. We're already seeing a lot of releasing cards here. This also can be in the month of the first part of August, last part of July. What's going on around that time? I think Mars will be moving. Hold on, let me see. Ah, it's going to be the next retrograde. So whatever this is, it's not being solved right now. This is why the message in the Justice card and the Magician and the Five of Pentacles is in reverse, because of Mercury being retrograde right now. So it will give you time to release it, to talk about it, to figure things out. You're going to be very isolating. You're going to be trying to or continue to hold on to what you got financially or whatever you have in the bank and or hold on to a job. Um, you may even decide to hold on to this person, whoever you're flirting with at work here, okay? Or somebody who does some work for you, or you work alongside this person on a project. You got some feelings, or somebody really admire you here. But they could have held back for a while, but I feel now that they're speaking up about it before they make they move. It could also be more than one person that admires you or like you. They also could actually like your work. So that could be something that they say. But anyway, July 18th, Mercury will then be retrograde in Cancer. So whatever this is, it will be fixed. The message will come through. The justice will be given. It will be. It won't happen till then that something will be more fair. Okay. So until then, you can bookmark this. You can note it or whatever. But it needs to continue to ebb and flow because somebody is not learning the lesson here of letting go. So hopefully this is not for everybody, but hopefully by then, July, because y'all know I give you timing, and you can always come back and check me. Okay, people tried to check me before, but what do I get? I always get positive feedback that what I say happens. Okay, so you're not gonna hear any news. Somebody's still not getting the memo. You may be looking for paperwork or some type of record um, or recording of something. Somebody also may not still, hey, Miss Linda. Somebody still may not even contact you until this July. What did I say, Miss Linda? 18th. Okay? It's going to be July 18th through August 11th. That when Mercury goes retrograde in Cancer, that you will receive or get the message that you need to handle this. Okay? It also may come as a form of an email or also letter for some of you who are conducting business or affairs, maybe on the behalf of a mother. Maybe you're doing some paperwork for a mother or for a sister or a daughter. Um, or like I said, if you're separating, unfortunately, and or divorcing, um, nothing can really be situated or actually getting started or completely finished until Mercury goes retrograde then, okay? Speaking of daughter, birth of a daughter. Wishes are coming, and we already got the giving birth card in the upright, okay? So somebody may got a little girl on the way, and this is why this Queen of Cups is upset. Maybe you already had the child, or for some of you, you may get pregnant. Okay, if you can have a child or children or masculines, be very careful. Four of Pentacles is here. Hold tight, hold up, hold back. Okay, um, because this also can be unexpected. And with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, some of you may be up a creek with no paddle, because the Queen of Cups here is going to feel unjustified about your actions of an announcement of a birth. Okay, this also could be a grandchild, um, somebody's first child, second, third will be a girl. Vibrant, abundant life, happy, comfort, leisure, wishes are coming true, of course, because everything here um, is trying to be born, right? The ladybug also is good luck. Some of y'all will start to see a ladybug. If you so happen to look down, this is what I'm hearing. You will see a ladybug. Like I said, somebody is doing deception. I called it out when I said the magician is in reverse, being manipulative. The snake is here. Now we are in the year of 2025, which is the year of the snake if you're into Chinese zodiac, 2025 equals the number 9, which is completion. So again, you got to release this and complete this in this year, because everything else is about a new promise, a new moon, a new time. Something new needs to unfold for 2026. And unfortunately, if you can't figure or know what this is, you can always book a reading with me. But whatever this is, like I said, it can be a mind frame, the way you think, a change in your perception or perspective. It can be the way that you do something. It could be finally going after or doing something that you love to do as a way of income or a job. Okay, because the chariot is also here to carry you into the new abundant. Now, abundance is always not going to be about physical money, which is about to turn all digital, but that's besides the point. Abundant life is feeling a new moon, is feeling or a fulfilling of promises, right? Is being able to flow and feel your emotions in a very happy and vibrant way. Feeling very comfortable, very leisurely, very joyous, like the other card said here, right? True love and compassion, jealousy, betrayal, backstab, toxic. I used all these words 30 something minutes ago. Okay? Seduction. I just said that about somebody messing around with somebody at work. Now, this person may also say something now, okay? Because they're ready to release and say something. Um, so maybe you didn't know, but it's gonna come out, okay? The key, the solution. Now, with the chariot here, some of you may be trading in your car or getting a new car, or thinking about getting a new car. This also can be, some of you may be moving, can be now, or maybe your lease will be up between the month of July or August or June. So you're thinking about moving, okay? So you're doing everything that you can right now to save. Um, you're gonna get there. You're gonna make it, okay? the the universe is going to ebb and flow, whether you're going to have the money to move if you're wanting to. But again, we're talking about intelligent solutions, being your genius self, insight, clarity, open, ready to release or break out, liberty. This is why the justice card is in reverse. Lock, unlock, or helpful. I feel that whoever is trying to be very, who has been very deceitful to you, all of a sudden they're going to be trying to be very helpful. So I just gave you a clue. It's because of they're feeling their karma. So anybody that starts to try and feel, well, I can help you with that. Do you want me to help you with this? Um, and you're going to be like, you ain't been trying to help. So what you hiding, or why are you trying to be all of a sudden so helpful? Now this can go either way, and I really don't say that a lot, but it can be, masculines. You can be acting like this, or I do have the Queen of Cups. I hate to say this. If somebody got a pet snake, it's going to break out and get loose. Please don't stay in my building, okay? There also could be areas of a lot of snakes. Oh my gosh, I can't stand it. That will be coming out more this year, this spring, this summer. Oh, please don't be around my house. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. I don't even know why they put that message in my head. So now I'm going to be thinking about it. Paying attention to something more clearly. You already got clarity here, insight. You're smart. You're intelligent. When you get the aha moment, that is the aha moment. Don't overthink it. Don't try and judge it. you're getting the clarity. Okay, they're even giving you the magnifying glass because you act like you didn't see it the first time or a couple of times before. Okay, you will be taking a closer look at persons, people, especially documents. I already told you and said records here, communication, information. Look at it more clearly. Do some research. I already just called out documents earlier, right? Here it go again. Examining the fine print, especially if you are about to change jobs. Sit down and read all through that rhetoric. Okay, whatever this is coming up, you must be intelligent and use your insight. Okay, you're gonna have or keep up with your documents. Some of you do that already. You're very good about keeping up with your receipts and or documents, especially if this is about child support. Okay, now I know it's a new law that's going on that will be helping the masculines far as tax returns, that if you have been paying child support now, I don't know about the rest of the world, but in the United States, that they're now able to claim the child here on tax returns if they have been paying child support. So um it's some important details: person, place, thing, job, relationship, whatever this is. Pay attention to the details. It's key because somebody here could be backstabbing you, could be due to jealousy, giving you the silent treatment, because the Queen of Cups back is to the Five of Pentacles. Okay, let's get one last one. I'm going to throw y'all out an oracle and I'm going to let y'all go. All right, that ended in reverse, and then there go the feelings and emotions. Like I told you, Pisces energy, water energy. This is not a Aries, a fire energy. It's a lot of people's feelings fluctuating. Okay, a flood of emotions, abundance, overflowing, tears of sorrow or joy. The word release again, and fulfillment. Somebody here, unfortunately, is going to get a huge wake up call that something is not fair and it cannot continue to go on, and you must release it, but you're holding on to it so tight. You are not paying attention to the details here. You need to take a closer look at records, information, old communication, mail, or you need to look for some mail that you may be overlooked. Okay, you will find it. If you look hard enough, you're going to find it here. So we got the lily in reverse. Not being established, no ambition, no experience, no development right now, no longevity, no achievement. Somebody is immature, also can be younger, and no sexuality or no intimacy. Well, I can see that because the Four of Pentacles is here. Somebody may have a flood of emotions because King of Wands in reverse. You're not intimate with your mate, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend here. Um, I also see a lot of same sex here, relationships. If that's what you like, I love it. I don't got no time to judge anybody. But somebody's going to find out. They're going to be very jealous. And they may also unlock the door on you. So if I just told you, you may want to make sure them doors are locked because somebody got a key or somebody made a key here. Oh, they giving me all type of messages today. All right, let's throw out your oracle. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. If you haven't watched the Saturn in Pisces, please do. It's going to give you a lot of information. And let me give you one of these first before I give you an oracle. The sun. I told you the sun is going to bring everything to light. Everything to life. It's time to realize It's time to demonstrate. It's time for you to act like a leader, to release and to choose. It is time to get your respect that's due to you, because the justice card is in reverse. Somebody is feeling very disrespected here. No matter how much you do, how much money you spend, somebody here also, like I said, is going to buy a new car. Can be used. Maybe not now. Could be closer to July. You're probably thinking about it. But continue to do your research, or you're looking for whatever type of vehicle you're looking for. All right. Not for you in reverse. They don't even go in here, but we're going to take it. Sacral. They go to intimacy right there. Imagine. Follow your gut instinct. King of Wands in reverse. You need to follow your gut instinct. It's leading you to the truth. But somebody don't want to see it. They don't want to use the magnifying glass to feel that it's authentic. But it is. Angel, look at that. More happiness. The sooner and the quicker that you release it. And even if this is just you finally releasing, saying, hey, this is what I want to do. This is where I want to be. This is where I want to go. Even if it's moving, changing jobs, relationship, whatever it is, you will actually be more happy. Sometimes you imagine it or dream it, daydream it. Um, your gut instinct is telling you here. You have a flood of emotions about it. Sometimes it's very overflowing. Sometimes it's sorrow, and then probably it turns to joy. And remember, I talked about in the beginning of the read about crying, about releasing that pent up energy, also emotions, a sense of cleansing. Sacral. Use your creativity. King of Wands in reverse. Time to get back into your creativity, whatever that is for you. Some of you will also be doing a lot of yard work this year. So you could be making some plans, building a deck for the summer, so you can have more outside activities. Some of you will be planting a garden. Some of you will actually be planting a seed and will have a child on the way, or you already did and it will be born this summer. Okay. Sacral also is below your belly button, right? So somebody has a lot of pent up, you know what, and somebody here needs to release it. All right, now I'm too much in your business. Not for you. Some of you are don't really want to go with the flow and feel that this is for you. But it's telling you to imagine, right? Creativity. Think. Let's check real quick more information about your sacral chakra. Of course, eating more orange colored juices, vegetables, fruits will also help to unlock your sacral. Um, I know a lot of people on my channel are celibate, so that part may not be for you, but a releasing is there. Okay. Um, yeah, coming out of the self-sacrificing. Some of you are still dealing with people where you are self-sacrificing yourself. This is why your sacral is so pent up. You also could be having problems with your testicles, your ovaries. Make sure you check in with your doctor or make an appointment. You could be having a lot of pelvic pain, uh, prostate injury or issues, bladder or kidney issues, the flow of your blood also to your vessels. Uh, Issues with your feet, legs, knees, hips, teeth, nails also can be very brittle. where that they're peeling or very tender. Your spine also, the top of your rectum bone also could be very much in pain because all of that is surrounding your lower abdomen area. Okay. Yingling, orange blossom, sandalwood, if you use oils or incense, continue to burn those. Even if you use air fresheners, okay, get something with orange blossom in it. Um, Yingling is very good. Your candles are going to be moonstone and orange topaz. If you wear bracelets or if you have the stones, keep them on you or around you. And what else? Deprivation, okay? Somebody's punishing somebody by withholding sex. And it's making the other person go toward to like and also can admire, okay? Other person or other people. That is not a way that you have a marriage or a relationship by a person that withholds intimacy, because that is a way of punishment. Uh, Everybody is different, but somebody is using that here as a way to punish, okay? And they keep using that also as a way to express their emotions, probably by not talking. They'll just withhold intimacy. Um, and you can be masculine or feminine. Some of you also may be rejecting it on purpose as a way of manipulation and also control, but that's also connected to a block sacral. You also can do massages on your stomach or lower abdomen to help push down and in a push down motion to help release pent up energy in your sacral. If you think you have anything more severe, make sure you continue to talk or make an appointment with your doctor. Um, what else? When this gets more healed, you will feel more encouraged. You'll have a better physical well being. King of Wands in reverse, you haven't been running, walking, or working out. You haven't been exercising. You've been eating a lot. Um, you've been eating, sitting around, watching TV, not doing nothing. A King of Wands in the upright is very active. Okay. Especially intimacy. But a King of Wands don't feel inspired. So this is where you're lacking in your creativity if you're wondering why you can't write. You cannot be creative at work, especially if you do marketing or something like that. That's very imperative that you have your creativity to flow, because that's how you make beautiful ads. That's how you market your own business. That's how you market for the company you work for, right? Yes. Let's see. Once your sacral is more healed or to a better point, you will start to know and to feel that you do deserve to feel good, whether it's intimately or your own sense of well being, in love, relationships, or another job, right? Another position that you actually love to do. But you may not feel like that right now because you're punishing yourself, or somebody here is punishing somebody else. Okay. You also will get back into mentorship. So some of you could be mentors to other people. And you also will not continue to rescue people. This is a rescuing type of situation that's going on, and somebody will not release it. You're going to start giving back to oneself and also allowing any type of intimacy. It don't have to be procreation type of intimacy. It can be close connection with conversation, a best friend. Um, Intimacy is always going to be compassion for one others, right? Okay. And bottom of your deck is Capricorn. If you continue to dedicate to achieve on this, it will get done. Okay. Thank you, Miss Linda. You're gonna continue to do your day-to-day realities, which is go to work, pay bills, do what you need to do. That's your business mindset right now. You're just handling business. This is why you keep going back to daydreaming, like, oh, I wish this, oh, I wish this, and continue to go in the ebb and flow as more positive that you can be, so it will turn into more of a manifestation instead of stagnation. Okay. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it, and I will see y'all in the next one.